everyone, welcome back to gamersintel. I'm AnthonyTZ, and today we're doing another Pokemon trading card game unboxing. As of this point, only one episode has been uploaded, and I'm very happy to see that it has gotten some positive attention. So we're going to keep on doing more of these, and this time I've got two interesting packs, kind of. One is this pack that features Petalil and Lilligant from the Hisuian era, and it's got like a surf-fetched coin. Kind of a nice way of bringing this around, since surf-fetched is one of the reasons we started doing these. And then I've got this other pack right here, where it's got 30 cards plus 2 bonus items. So this ought to be interesting. If you guys have probably seen these kind of packs before. So, apparently, according to this package is guaranteed to contain 30 cards plus 2 bonus items. The products in this package have been purchased directly from the manufacturer or purchased from the secondary market and repackages for retail sales by the Fairfield Company. So, this is not a Nintendo or Pokemon trading card affiliated resale. It's just a resale, basically. It's not like this pack right here. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to open up this one first. Yeah, I've got gloves on today. So, let's see here. Gotta take these scissors and open this up. I want to do this kind of neatly, you know? Okay. Alright, we've opened it up, and we've got the 2 cards right here. We've got Petalil, and we've got Lilligant. And Lilligant is a holographic, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the artwork for Petalil. It's perfect, cute for this type of Pokemon. And then Lilligant, Hisuian Lilligant, just looks so... I just realized I need to bring these up higher, sorry. Just looks so colorful, so vibrant, and it's just perfect for how it looks. I always liked regular Lilligant. I always thought it was a really good looking grass type Pokemon. It was innocent, and you don't want to put it into fights because you don't want it to get hurt. This one, this is a butt kicker, especially since I believe it's a fighting type in Legends Arceus. I haven't actually played that game yet, but I love all the new versions they have for Pokemon in there, especially with the evolution for Basculin. I love that. And here is the Surf-Fetched card. Coin. And it's pretty cool. I like it. He looks like he means business, although it looks like his leek looks like a very straight banana, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I'ma beat you with my banana stick. Alright, so let's see what this comes with. So this little thing came up with the Silver Tempest Pokemon Trading Card Booster Pack. Let's see if I can get this open here real quick. With my gloves on. Okay, and I did. Didn't even need to use the scissors. I'm alright with that. And we've already are seeing our first Pokemon. And it is a Vulpix. And my gosh, she looks like she is the cock of the walk. Whenever I think of Vulpixes, I think they're female. So that's why I keep saying she. So this Vulpix looks like she feels important. She's out on a stroll yeah, I know it. I'm in business. I'm gonna get rid of that card real quick. So yeah, I really like this artwork. I like that they put the... Okay, I'm a little hit and miss with the outline. There's a white outline around the Vulpix. It's cool that it's on there. It makes Vulpix pop out, but it doesn't exactly need it. I feel like the colors would have been fine, especially since there's I guess the roses would have kind of blended in a little bit, but not really. But it's a good card. It looks fantastic. I love the body artwork too of the card here. It's very fire-like. So let's see what our next Pokemon is. Ooh, it's a Dreepy. Alright. So, wow, this is interesting looking. So I've got my camera is like facing straight, like vertically this way. So I'm like holding this really weirdly and trying to like lean in to look at it. It is very interesting looking. I like the colors we got going on. Dreepy looks very sad. Like, it just got broken up with, it just broke up with his girlfriend. He was dumped, and he's like, what am I gonna do, man? She was the love of my life. I can't go on. We were gonna go on a Dragon Bolt together. Oh god, and its move is Reckless Charge. Yeah, I'm gonna Reckless Charge right into the dang bar this weekend. I can't live without her. Goodbye, everybody. Oh my god, I just made this dark. Okay, and the next card is, oh my god, it's my boy! Alright, I love Rotom. Okay, so my top two favorite types are Electric and Ghost. So the fact that there's actually a Pokemon that is the combination of those two, you know I'm gonna love this boy. And look at him! This card looks like it's like straight out of the anime. It looks really good, very clean. I love this artwork. It looks like Rotom is at the beach actually, and there's some power lines going on by the sandy bank, and it's just chilling out up in the sky. Oh, I thought that was like clothes or something, but no, that's like just part of its charge, I think, right here. This is a really cool, interesting design. All the focus is on Rotom. The background, it's alright. It could have used a little bit more detail, maybe. Maybe there could have been like a Pokemon in the background, but I think it's perfectly fine for what it is. Let's see here. Overhaul and Mach Bolt are its moves. And one thing I love about Rotom is he's based off of another pre-existing character made by Game Freak. Not a lot of people know that. He is actually based on Pulseman, which is a game that you can play on the Sega Genesis. And you can actually play that game on the Nintendo Switch Online account. Hashtag not sponsored, just bringing up a fun fact. Alright, our next card. Swirlix. Okay, this is a very unique looking design. It kind of gives me Kirby's Epic Yarn, Yoshi's Woolly Story kind of like vibes. Because it's like, looks like it's made out of crochet or something like that. Like, it's made out of yarn. And that makes it look absolutely cute. I'm wondering why it's a Psychic type card though. These guys are Fairy type Pokemon. Why would it be Psychic type? I'm switching arms because my arm got tired here. But this is, I really like this. This is a really cute card. So if you love it, I say collect it. Okay. I'm like trying to hold this like differently than I have in the last couple episodes. Alright, and this is probably our, I don't think we had Swirlix before, but this is, I think, our first like dual Pokemon we've gotten on this channel. Because I remember we got Swablu in episode 1. I don't think we've gotten any of the other Pokemon before. I could be wrong, but I definitely remember Swablu because the other one we had was really cute. This one looks a little derpy. I don't know why. It's got an interesting body. It looks like Swablu, but for some reason the body right here just it just looks a little different. Not in a bad way, but not as cute as the other one we've had before. But it's alright. It's okay. We love Swablu anyway. Oh boy! Ho ho ho! And our reverse holographic is a bloody Dragonite. And oh boy, look at this color pencil drawn sucker. I love him. Oh my gosh. This may be one of my new favorite Dragonite cards. And the other one being the one that came with the first Pokemon movie when you saw it in theaters. Yeah, I got that card. I also got that Mew card that came with it too. I love them both. I still have them. Okay, so let's see here. The reverse holographic makes the text a little hard to read unless you like hold it at an angle, like we've said with other reverse holographic cards. But you know what? I love the design. I love everything there is to see about this card. Like, look at this. The artwork is fantastic. I am almost certain this was made with color pencil, and that's totally cool. I love that he's just floating around in like a stormy ocean weather because these guys just love to fly around and stuff. Dragon flying type. Let's see here. His attacks are Dragon Claw and Energy Hurricane. Well, it looks like he's in the hurricane right now, so... Man, this is probably my favorite card of this entire batch right here, next to the Lilligant. Okay, and the next card... Whoa! Okay, stepping it up with Rave Color Ariados going on right here. Ariados is chilling out in its wet-looking web. It's like... It just, like, survived Dragonite's hurricane, and everything's all wet, but rainbow color is just, oh my gosh, this looks so freaking good. This is amazing. This is like, I haven't seen a good Ariados card before. Like, this is pretty good. I love this. This is fantastic. Alright. And it looks like we got an energy card. Ah, we've got something other than a water-type energy card. How fantastic. It's Psychic. And boy, does it look like it. Look at this thing. It's got like the psychic energy kind of over here. If I opened up my third eye, I'm sure this is what it would look like if I opened it. That just sounds weird, but that's a like psychic term, so. Whoa, look at Sun Fan. Oh my gosh. He's like in a freaking wind battle here. Like, holy cow, he's getting hit by dirt and wind and everything. He's just ready to charge. Oh man, this is a serious looking Dun Fan. Let's see here. Overspin and Giant Fangs. Well, he's got tusks, not fangs, but again, his tusks are like on his cheekbones, so that's also kind of weird, but oh well. This is epic looking. I love this. Alright, we've got Fursode Girl. Don't think I pronounced that correctly, but it's a cute looking card. Alright, so what does she do? Search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it into your bench. Then shuffle your deck. You may switch that Pokemon with your active Pokemon. Alright, that's a pretty cool supporter card. Alright, I saw Golbat was peeking out from the back of this like pack, so I'm glad I can finally see it, and oh my gosh! This is the best. This is one of the best Golbats I think I've ever seen. Although it's kind of weird seeing him asleep standing up on the branch instead of hanging like a bat, you know? Who's that in the background? It's kind of hard to tell, but is that a Gothorite down there? Hang on, let's see it. How much can I zoom in on here? Yeah, that looks like a Gothorite. Interesting. Oh, man. So, on one hand, I love this card. It looks so amazing, especially with the dark type like aesthetic around the card, but why is Golbat a dark type card here? It's a psychic type. I mean, well, it's not psychic. It usually gets attributed with the poison type. At least when growing up it did, because in the first generations there wasn't a dark type or a steel type, so it got pulled in with the psychic types usually, so that's an interesting thing to see that the bat Pokemon are now part of the Dark Troop, so that's kind of cool. Weakness is fighting, which is ironic considering this thing eats fighting types usually, but since it's a dark type card, that makes total sense. I'm sorry I keep having the cards over on this side. I'm like trying to center it with my like phone. That's what I've been recording these episodes on, is my phone, when my camera is like over here, but then you get like the glint from like the light that's attached to my tripod. And that, my friends, was this booster pack, the Silver Tempest. And now, after seeing those cards, now we get to see what's in this 30 pack. How has it been 15 and a half minutes? Oh wait, there was some time where I had to cut from it, but that's okay. So let's see what this second-hand like thing has to offer us. Alright, so for some weird reason, its packs, its cards it has, is like weirdly placed. It has one card facing this way while the other cards are facing the opposite direction. So let's see what we've got going on here. Alright, so I just opened this up flawlessly. I didn't even need to use my scissors. Let me move Lilligant in. Hello. Okay. So I haven't opened up the booster pack yet. It's got 2 booster packs in here. we'll look at that later. In fact, we might save that for another episode. Alright, so it looks like this thing was shuffled in a weird way, so let's... Oh, okay, so we already got spoiled who the first Pokemon is, but look at this energy card. Alright, not too bad. It's kind of what I would expect a grass-type energy to look like. So, our first Pokemon of this group is a Morpeko, and he's got some buddies with him in this. I'm seeing a Natu and an Applin. Nice! And he's asleep. You gonna go eat him. He's not hangry. Even though one of his moves is famished, but hey. I like that this is a holographic card too. It looks pretty good. It's not like the Ariados card or anything like that, or the Lilligant, but it's got some holographicness in there. The holographs are like in circles and such like that, so interesting card, very interesting. Okay, that's in here. Didn't really need that in this thing, so that's a waste of a card, I'm guessing. Alright, next card is an Electricity Energy card. And it's got an 8 and a Pikachu on there too, so for some weird reason, I don't know what that means, but... Alright, it reminds me of the water type like energy we got in the first video, where it's got like this Final Fantasy VII kind of like aura going on right here. Next card! A Fire Energy. Alright, and it's got a Pokemon on here too. Oh, it's Cinderace. And it's got a 22 on it. I, again, don't know what that means, but okay. You think after doing a couple episodes of this, that would make me want to, like, research Pokemon cards? Nope. And another energy, although it's different than the last one, the electricity one we've got. Whoop, okay, I just accidentally picked up 2, but let's look at these 2. We've got Clefairy in the middle of a flower field. Whoop, you guys couldn't see that, sorry. And I like that it's in the night sky. These guys were always, like, attributed with, like, the moon, so this is kind of cool. It's, like, summoning, like, lunar powers to, like, play around in this flower field like a fairy that it is. This is a really cute card. I really like this a lot. This is, like, one of my new favorite Clefairy cards. Alright, and behind it, it looks like we got an energy card, and it's another electricity energy. Next card. Oh, it's another Morpeko. This time he's in hangry mode. So we've got Gather Food and Hangry Tackle. So this card's a dark type, which makes sense because now it's like, I think they go from electric dark to just pure dark when they're in hangry mode. I cannot remember. I think I used them like once in Sword, but I haven't used one in quite some time, so I can't really remember how its type like works in the game mechanics, but I like it. It looks really cool. There's no other Pokemon in the background, so it's not like connected to the other card that we looked at before. Oh, wow. Alright, so we've got a trainer card of Misty's Cerulean City Gym. And, man, I was just like looking up like videos of the original Pokemon game, and this just is giving me more like nostalgia, because I always liked Misty's Gym. I like Cerulean City was awesome. And it's very memorable, especially with the like Nugget Bridge and getting the $1 million bike and getting Dig. And oh my gosh, okay, we got Galarian Mr. Mime, who became a ice psychic type. So now he's like got the water like attribute on him, or water element on his cards. And I liked the idea of a Galarian Mr. Mime. I like the idea that Mr. Rhyme comes from a Mr. Mime a lot more, so I feel like it should have just stuck with, like, I don't know, maybe just a regular Mr. Mime turning into Mr. Rhyme, but yeah, it's all good. It's kind of cool seeing him have different forms, I guess. Ooh, alright, we've got Poochyena, and they've got the spotlight on him, right? And it's kind of like that Vulpix artwork that we saw at the beginning of the video here, where they've got the white outline going around him, and it works a lot more better in this one because it kind of matches with the graffiti that's going on in the background. Of course, its moves are bite and rear kick. Looks like he's about to rear kick ya. Well, I mean, his butt's not facing you, but still. Alright, so yeah, this artwork is awesome. Very punk. I love it. Alright. Whoa! Look at this Pawniard. I think this is our second, like, dual Pokemon card we've gotten now. Or third, unless you count Morpeko. I have no idea who we've gotten duplicates of now. We've gotten quite a bit. But Swords Dance and Slash, you can tell he's like in the middle of doing one of those, especially Slash probably. But yeah, I always loved the Poniard line. It just looks so awesome. Trying to like watch my language on this. Okay, we've got Kabu as a trainer card. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 4 cards. If your active Pokemon is your only Pokemon in play, draw 8 cards instead. Okay, interesting. So far this pack has been alright. Whoop, did not mean to... Ah! Oh no! Ah! Technical difficulties. I bumped into my camera. But here's our next Pokemon. We've got Glameow. And I gotta say, the artwork on this is not too bad. Glameow pops out and stuff like that. It's nothing too crazy. It's got a nice thick outline on its body. A different style artwork for the tree and the city behind it. But you know what? The main important part about this is the Pokemon itself, and it looks pretty good. Oh yeah, we got more Mudkip action on this channel. And this one looks straight out of like Pokemon Channel or something like that. Like this looks like it was drawn by like Ken Sugimori. Oh, wow, I am drawing a blank on how to properly say his name. I apologize. Forgive me, Ken. I love this. This is like one of my favorite like art styles for Pokemon because it's so like flat, cartoony looking. It's very clean artwork and like great outline work and everything. It's just when I think of Pokemon, I think of this like artwork, basically. It's good. I like this Mudkip. Alright, next one is a Breezel. And its art style is pretty interesting because it doesn't really have any like thick black outlines or anything like that. All of its outlines are like related to like the color that it's surrounding and stuff like that. So it looks very good. And we've got another instance of like a white outline or maybe a white glow in this case around the Pokemon to separate it from its background surroundings. And it does work. It helps the Pokemon stick out. But I don't think it really needed the outline or anything like that. Well, the white one, I mean. I think it would have been fine without it. Good artwork. Okay, we've got ourselves an instance of 3D artwork. And it's for a Weedle. And I gotta say, if this is what I thought looked like, if this was a realistic looking Weedle, this is what I would think it would look like. It's very cute and angry. And the fact that it looks angry makes it even cuter. Because you were like, yeah, you're just a worm. But I know what you turned into, and you'll get even more pissed off. And I know that bees have a photographic memory, so if I harm you, you will harm me when you get bigger. So I'm gonna be nice to you, little dude. And his ability is Call for Family. What the heck? Search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it into your bench, then shuffle your deck. I could have sworn that Call for Family would mean look for every Beedrill in your deck or something like that. I love it. 10 out of 10 artwork. Alright, and the next one is a Suspicious Food Tin. It's got like the psychic energy like symbol on it. Heal 80 damage from one of your Pokemon that has at least one psychic energy attached. If you heal any damage in this way, discard a energy card from it. Interesting. Okay. So sacrifice an energy for healing. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Chichester Bath. Oh, this is from Sword and Shield. It's the place where you can do the Ice Gym or the Rock Gym, I believe. I think, yeah, depending on which game you have, it's one of those two types. Alright, interesting. So yeah, we've definitely gotten a lot of like Sword and Shield-esque, like, who's my boy? I love Totodile. He is one of my favorite starters of all time. I love this happy little dopey dude. Look at him splashing in the water. He just looks like he's having an absolute blast. And I love like the highlights on him. He's clearly like in like the shade of like some trees and such. And the sun's just like gleaming down on him. He looks like he's having a grand old time just splashing in this water. This is just making me happy and smile just by looking at this. I love this artwork. 10 out of 10. You know what? Maybe I should be like grading these cards from now on. Yeah, maybe from now on I'll like... after this video, I'll like give them like a rating system of like 0 out of 10 or something, like 0 to 10 or something like that. Okay, Lombre. Interesting artwork. Very like solid lines on certain things, like the arms and the lily pad on its head. So it's very interesting. It's a unique art style as opposed to the like other cards that we've seen. He's underwater. He's a Kappa, and I'm loving it. His move is Wave Splash. Interesting. Yeah, I love it. We've got like the lines of light going through the water to like see him, and then we've got the shadow lines going right here from his face, although you'd think it would be from the hat below, but whatever. It's still pretty good. I like this. It's very graphic looking, and by graphic I mean like graphic art, not graphic as in horrendous or something like that. Ducklet. Okay, we've got a family of 3 ducklets right here in the artwork, and he looks cute. I know he's based off of like the story of the ugly duckling. I never saw Ducklet being ugly. The ugly duckling story definitely works with Feebas and Melodic, but Ducklet just is a adorable duck. Look at that. His move is flap, for crying out loud. He's like, I'm a duck, I'm a flap, I'm a walk, whack, whack, whack. Very cute artwork. I love it. Alright. Oh, we've got a duplicate actually card for this thing, and it's a Ponyard again. So we've already seen that one, so let's put that in the pile. Alright, and ooh, look at this Slack Off. Very interesting. It's from the Single Strike, it looks like, and Smack and Slack. This Pokemon is now asleep. What? So he attacks and then he falls asleep? That's adorable. I love this artwork. It's very shaded and everything. I'm very concerned for this Slack Off's safety because he's just literally hanging by the edge of a cliff. Oh god, I love these dopey Pokemon. Alright, we've got like a couple of cards left. Let's see what we've got. Alright, we've got... Whoa, hold on. Let's look at this artwork here real quick. Alright, we've got Dugtrio. And what is with the Dugtrio on that side? What the heck? What's with the normal look? Dude, there's like a bunch of them. There's another Diglett in the background that has like big bug eyes. What the heck? I have never seen artwork where Diglets or Dugtrios to look like that. Like the main focused one right here is the most normal one, and then we've got like these. What? What is this going on? Diglett and Dugtrio going on behind them. What the heck? What is with this artwork? This is interesting. I love it. It's just got me asking so many questions. I love the basic Dugtrio and then the what the heck Dugtrios and Diglett back there. Look at the guy back there. He's so confused. What? I am so confused. Also, they're darker for some reason. What the heck? What's going on in this picture? I am so bloody confused. 10 out of 10. Alright, we got 4 cards left. Oh my gosh. It is a classic style Ponyta card. I've had this, like, the original card since I was a kid. Oh my god, this is nostalgic as heck. I'm sure... Wow, illustration by Ken Sugimori. It says like that right down here. 2016 Pokemon. So that's how you can tell that this is not an original card, but it's based on the... I remember like a couple years ago, yeah, they did a reselling of like original looking cards. I have the original card in my binder and everything. Yeah, they have a 3D background with the Ken Sugimori artwork. Oh my gosh. This just fills me with happiness. This makes me happy to see this again. Alright, down to the last 3 cards. Let's see here. Let's look at this one. And it's Cubone, and it's not a classic one, but alright. This one's a 2019 card. He's the most... Oh, sorry. This is probably the cutest artwork I think I've ever seen of Cubone. Usually, like, the skull will sometimes, like, look ugly or something like that, but this is absolutely adorable. Absolutely. I love this. I've always loved Cubone ever since I was a kid. And, like, oh my gosh. This is really cool. I love it. It's cute. It's awesome. He's got like a shine in his eye, like he's ready to take on the world. He's focusing his energy, and he's ready to beat your butt. 10 out of 10. Last two. And, ooh, we got the happiest Breloom in the freaking world. Oh my gosh. Look at this mushroom kangaroo raptor just frolicking in the flower fields, acting like he's not a powerhouse of a fighting type Pokemon, just ready to just like skip to the Breloom, my darling. Like, oh my god, this just fills me with happiness. I love that its tail kind of fades into like blurriness in the distance. Oh my god, this makes me happy. Its moves are Hibernation Spore and Magnum Punch. Oh my gosh, man, I kind of wish this was the last card we ended on, because this just looks so amazing. How can we possibly top this? I don't know. What's the last card? It is a Bird Keeper. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Starting to wish that Breloom was the last card. Well, everyone, that was, oh my gosh, 30 cards plus the Silver Tempest pack that came with Lilligant and Petalil. Why did I say Lileep? So, yeah. We started off with just these two at first. And don't forget, we still have these two packs that come with the Trick or Trade, but we will look at that another time because we have gone 33 minutes as of this recording. And so I'm just going to let you guys focus on this artwork for right now, because that Bird Keeper was just a bad way to end this episode. So I'm just going to let you guys focus on this amazing artwork that was done on these cards. So thank you guys for joining us on this episode of Pokemon Trading Card Unboxing. We will do the Trick or Treat ones next time. See you guys soon for more Gamers Intel. Pokemon!